Next, everybody in the room with you coding can go to the poll by entering this URL in their web browser or by texting to the number seen the message that is shown here. They only need to do that once, and then they can participate in the poll from that point forward just by pressing the appropriate answer choice that they select. Everybody who's participating in the poll should go to the poll site, and you can, if they're accessing the poll through a laptop or desktop, then they would go to the URL that's shown on the page of your poll. If you're intending to use statistical analysis to determine performance of your group in coding, then you are going to want to make sure that everybody logs in before they participate in the group coding. If you're not going to do subsequent analysis, then you don't need them to be logged in. So for this example, I'll show you how they would log in. They press the login button, and assuming they don't have a Poll Everywhere account, they would go and create one. Once everybody has, so you play the audio for the conversation, you pause it and ask after each interviewer utterance, and you ask the group to determine what they think is the appropriate code for that utterance. And you can follow the voting by looking at the number here to make sure everybody participates. Then go up to the upper right hand side of the screen and show the results. I was the only one to vote on this poll, but in the case that there are disagreements in the appropriate code for a particular utterance, I have the group discuss the difference, referencing the Mighty Manual, and determining and reaching a consensus about what's the appropriate coding type. I'll then make sure to document on a coding sheet what the particular decision was for the group for that particular utterance, so that we're filling out a feedback form for the conversation where it's being coded and we have documented what the consensus agreement was on the appropriate coding type. You play the tape some more, advance to the next poll by clicking the right arrow button, pause the conversation, hide the polling results as the poll is being conducted. Once you're done coding the conversation, go to the end of the poll by clicking the right arrow key. There are 100 slides to parse the interviewer conversation, and then there are 4 slides for assigning global ratings. You'll have people vote on what they think the correct global rating is. And then I've created 2 slides at the end of each poll where the coder can enter what did the interviewer do particularly well. And as people enter their responses, you can display what they've written. And then what's the interviewer's best opportunity for improvement. This feedback from multiple coders, interviewers find very helpful when they're getting their Mighty coded feedback.